Hello everybody, Dante's Game Room back here with another quick art supply review. This is going to be a King Art oil pastels picked up from Walmart. I think it's pretty cool that Walmart has a little art supply section. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so there's not an art supply store for at least over an hour in each direction, no matter which direction. So it's nice that I can go to Walmart and just get something to fool around with, or do something as a hobby. Comes with 24. I already reviewed the metallic King Art oil pastels. They're better than I expected. Now, for oil pastels, this is the range that you get. For oil pastels, when I review them, I usually do draw the same picture, but I haven't reviewed oil pastels in a long time, and I want to do something different, so I'm just going to do like a face or portrait or some type of character, just because I never get to use oil pastels like that, and I'm not really good with, I don't use oil pastels a lot, so I don't get to practice with them. You know what they say, practice makes perfect. These have like this weird powder, it seems like, on them. I haven't had them like that for that long. They feel okay, but there's like this weird like waxy powder residue like on top of them. I don't know if that's just to keep them, some preservative. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm just gonna mess around and experiment with these today. Like I said, I don't really use oil pastels a lot, or get to. I love oil pastels. I do, but because usually when I'm drawing, I'm either doing watercolors or inking or pencils, or some other type of designing stuff. I don't get to just have fun with certain art supplies. So I'll give it a shot. Like I said, I don't really get a chance to play with them a lot, so here goes nothing. It's holiday time. Hope everybody's having a good holiday. Looking forward to the new year, everybody. One thing I don't, one of the viewers, like, you guys, suggested, to make it easier, to use baby oil, which I usually have, to blend, but I'm at a loss because I don't know what happened to my baby oil. So I'll have to figure it out. Something else to do, until I can get more. One pastel artist that I do like to watch a lot, and I've pretty much, he inspires me to do these drawings, is Black Bean, Black Bean MS or something like that. Black Bean, I have to look it up. I'm not good. I'm old and I get hit in the head with steel chairs a lot, so Um, Probably not going to wrestle again until February, taking some time off for the holidays. But I'll let everybody know once I go back to wrestling where I'll be wrestling. I mean, if something happens and I take like a bucking here or there, I'll let you guys know. Always on my website or on Facebook or something like that, or community notes. But hopefully my son's going to be returning to the ring soon. And we'll be back at it. Like I said, I don't really know how to use these. So I'm just using them like I would use anything else, really, I guess. Let's see, what am I going to do for hair? Probably should have used a reference. Just to... I don't know. I don't need a reference, I guess. I hadn't thought ahead about anything. Wow, I wonder what they're doing out there. I got some kind of noise going. Recording will be stopped and saved when you answer call. Yeah, they know I'm recording. I don't know why they're calling me right now. So they can wait. Because I am recording. Let's see what's next. These are really creamy. They seem like they would blend really well. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, they look like, and they kind of remind me of, like, just by their looks, they kind of remind me of, like, the Faber-Castell or Faber-Castell ones you used to be able to get, but they work better than those. Those were like too much binder or just too waxy because they just didn't spread out, and they gunked up, and they weren't very pigmented. These could be more pigmented, but I mean, they're very affordable, and like I said, they're more affordable than the supposedly higher quality Faber-Castells. But you know, that's the thing with art supplies. Just because they're expensive doesn't mean necessarily they're better. To be honest with you, it depends on what you are doing, what you want to work with, what you're used to working with. You know. Sorry, I'm not really good at being a YouTuber. You know. So I don't know what to say other than kind of like just, you know, talk about what I'm doing. Um, and like I said, if I knew more about pastels, I could probably give you a lot more information. But I'd like to know more about pastels because like I said, I love pastels. I just never get to use them ever, and it's a shame because it's one medium that I think the whole world really doesn't. I mean, underutilizes. I mean, there's just it's not a medium that a lot of people. I guess it's an acquired taste. It's a niche. Uh, what do you call it? A niche artistry. Um, so trying to think. I'm going a lot of blues, but I don't know really what else to do because I'm gonna have to go darker than go lighter. So, don't know what to do. I really don't. Go purple with the shading. Um, um, so, if there's anything you guys want to see me draw or an art supply you want to see me review or test out, leave it in the comments and I'll see if I can get to it and don't have it already because I have a really big backlog, to be honest with you. And I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as I can, but it's a big backlog. And if I'm going to review them honestly, it's going to take me a little while to get through them, but I really like these King Art oil pastel supplies. I do. I'm gonna start blending them soon, and I'll have a better idea about that too, to be able to say something about that. Because right now I've just been building a base, but now I'm getting to a point where I can start layering up and layering up and layering up. And I can start using different colors and actually start getting to where I need to be. Drawing wise, I got enough established here now that I can go back to light. And then once I go back to light, then that's when I can change the colors, I guess, basically. Like I said, I'm not real familiar with oil pastels, but I'd like to be. And if anybody has any suggestions for me, put them down in the comments, man, because I don't know everything. I like to learn. Anything you have to say would be greatly appreciated, especially if it's something I can put the use or I'm just doing blatantly wrong, and you might be able to help me by telling me, hey dude, don't do that. That's not the way to do it. It'd be so much easier if you did this or that or whatever, Okay, so I go back, now I can go back to here. I don't know how you guys like talk and draw and be entertaining at the same time. I guess, you know, it's a very undervalued thing that people are able to, you know, be entertaining and like be YouTubers. That's why I always tell people I'm not a very good YouTuber. I'm really, compared to like an actual YouTuber, I'm not a YouTuber at all. I'm a, you know, a wannabe or just glad to be involved or invited to the party, you know. Because it's not easy, man. People think it's like, you know, it's easy or this or that, or you just stand in front of a camera. First of all, you got to get motivated to even do it, get inspired. For me, that's a hard, you know, that's a hard part just in itself. Thinking of what I want to make, that, you know, being original. I understand that not all everything can be original or whatever like that, but you want to do your best, not just to be like everybody else. You know, I assume that's, I mean, you stand out by being you, I assume, but you know, I'm old, I'm not very opinionated on what's hip, so I don't even know what you guys would actually want me to talk about. I'm not a drama dude or whatever. I don't really know anything about it, so but I like those channels. I listen to them, Tom Dark or whatever. um who was I listening to the other day, and I was like, you know, this is a good because it's a new, it's one of those new drama channels. I don't know. But you know, but there's always like different sides to different things too. Like really professional YouTubers that like actually do it, and there's always something going on that, you know, they're way ahead of or whatever, and they know. And like even like say like artist YouTubers and stuff like that, like the ones that they know. It seems like everybody, when they come out with a video, it's like the same type of video, or like everybody hits the same, what do you call it, like the algorithm, like creativity wise, like everybody puts out the same stuff, like say, what did I notice with like it was like everybody would like put out like vintage, like older, like vintage watercolors, or like vintage crayons. What was like the older, I mean, it will all come out like at the same time, like almost within a couple weeks or whatever of each other. And it's like a really interesting it's either parallel think, or it's just that the algorithm somehow, popularity wise, they just know what's about to hit because they're making the video, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's everybody that's like really good at, you know, good numbers and interesting, and they know what people are going to be wanting to watch, or what's popular. I don't know how you even keep up with trends like that. I really don't. It would boggle my mind, like with the way technology works today and how much you got to know to be really good at what you do on the internet, like to stay ahead of all. Oh man, I can't imagine how stressed out these guys are, like that require it. It's like for their money, or you know, I don't make any money on YouTube. I probably never will. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's not why I'm on YouTube. You know, I want to share my hobbies and enjoy what I do, and you know, like get to know people and have fun, you know, and you know, enjoy the community that you know, we can cultivate with wrestling. You know, people that love wrestling, people that love, you know, the music I do or whatever, my old band is, or my solo stuff, or they want to see my, you know, wrestling matches or my artwork. And you know, it's like a little place that you can either, you know, do it on Facebook or, you know, come watch me on YouTube when I have it up, or when I'm, you know, doing something. It's, you know, it's, I can't hang out with everybody all the time, but we can, you know, hang out together here, which I know isn't, you know, it's kind of a, you know, who cares, you know, like, but I don't know, I like to be able to have people come here and, you know, find something that helps them, or find people that can help them, or, you know what I'm saying, like, I want to be able to have that kind of community here. I put up my Patreon finally. Like, I went live with it. I haven't done anything with it. I'll let people know as it, you know, as I go with it or whatever. I'm gonna be doing stuff there as well. So. And my girls are fighting or something. Something's going on. I can hear them. So they're probably gonna bust in the room any second. I don't know if you can hear them. They're yelling already. Not yelling, but, you know, talking really loudly in the, you know, hallway right outside my door. I have a sign up that says, you know, I'm recording, do not enter, please. And I don't think I don't think they acknowledge it. You know, they're like, you're a dad first, you gotta be a dad, it doesn't matter. I don't care about no stinking sign. You can record later, you know. And I don't know what I'm doing at all here, because, like I said, I don't know anything about oil pastels. And I keep making the same joke. Yeah, but I'd like to, you know, but I really don't think I'm using them appropriately, or, you know, not appropriately, but in the way that it could be beneficial for the drawing, I guess, is the way I can put it. But I'm trying to do a bunch of different colors, not necessarily that, well, yeah, that complement each other, but, like, I don't think they're, like, I don't want it, it's hard to explain. I want to, like, you know, like infrared, like at night, you know, nighttime vision or whatever. I was gonna go for like that kind of a look, but I don't think I am. You know, I might, but I think what I'm actually gonna go for is like a little bit more coloration in it, you know. Because I'm winging it. Let's go with, but I think for this, like, I'm gonna, like, have to, like, put it in here first, right? And then, like, spread it around. But I'll have to find some way to do it. Messy, 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 messy. I really wish I could do this without recording. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully I can finish you up. Probably won't be able to, but I can try. I really do, you know, look up to anybody that can work with this medium as like a profession, because it is extremely difficult not to lose your mind, at least with certain aspects of it, because it's frustrating. I'll be honest with you. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing. People that work with it all the time, of course, they know what they're doing and have a lot better luck than probably I do. And I keep on going back to that same... I like to switch things up, but... that's what I should do, is start trying to blend the areas that I can. Because that's a big part of what I'm struggling with. Is it's not blended. And I can come back later with sharper lines over top of it, or whatever I gotta do to correct the, you know, it's a learning process for me. What am I going to do with the other, like, what other colors am I going to use? I don't know what I'm going to do for the background. I'm going to have to come up with something. I'm going to need a lot more practice, obviously, to do more portraits with these, you know. You know, to fulfill my vision, or lack thereof of a vision. As you can see, I have a lot of work to do on my pastels. But it's not bad for like a beginner, I guess. Um, Feel free to tell me what you think of my little night vision guy, I guess. uh, well, that's my attempt at a that's my attempt with the King Art pastels. Like I said, there's some more work I got to do on it, obviously, but for right now, like as a school supply for kids, this is really good. This would be much better than say like Faber-Castell, like I was saying earlier. Professional. This is not professional. It's not meant to be either. So I mean, as a art supply that you can pick up at Walmart, and that you can work with and learn about pastels and whatnot. I mean, I highly recommend them. Like if I had to like put like a numerical like out of 1 out of 10 system for these, as a student supply, man. 8.5. These are good. For what they are, these are absolutely better than you can get at a lot of supply stores. Like actual, if you went to Michael's, this is better than their Artist Loft pastels. To be honest with you. Now, if you went to Hobby Lobby and got their Master Touch would be better. But that's just, that's the brands, and then that's my opinion. Of course, I prefer if you shopped at Michael's, I guess, rather than Hobby Lobby, but that's neither here nor there. Some of their business practices at Hobby Lobby have been less than on the up and up, I would just say. I don't know that much about it, but I've heard things, and that's enough for me to be like, if I'm hearing things and there's an option where I'm not hearing things, I'm just going to go to the option where I'm not hearing like crazy, like like biblical artifacts, things. That's just something you don't ever hear, like, ever. So, but anyway, that's my attempt at oil pastel drawing. I'll have to do the background now. I'll pick out a color, but if you want, you pick out the color. Put a color down in the comments, and I'll come back and make another video, part 2, I guess, or part 3. But until next time, Dante's Gaming out. Bye-bye.